Hello guys, welcome to another video. Really quick, montage is coming out very soon. Make sure you have notifications on, you're not going to want to miss it. And if you enjoy the content and you're not subscribed, be sure to sub to the channel. Anyway, why are we hearing about the next Battlefield game already? Battlefield 2042 just came out. In this video, we'll be going over some interesting information that you might have glanced over, as well as just some of my suggestions as to what I think is potentially happening. Remember guys, Call of Duty is not producing a Call of Duty game in 2023. So that leaves a window open. And I think EA might see that window. But before we get into the video, quick thank you to my sponsor of this video, Opera GX. Opera GX is a browser specifically designed for gamers like you and I. Listen, we all know that you all have 30 Google Chrome tabs open, but with Opera GX, you can simply use GX Control to reduce the amount of RAM and system performance that your browser hogs. To make matters even better, you can keep the tabs that you have open while reducing the performance impact the browser has on your system. You can also reduce the browser's network impact by using Opera GX's built-in network limiter. Opera GX also has awesome features such as integrated Twitch and Discord, so you can keep up to date with your social media easily. GX Corner to stay up to date with all the best news on the free games, best deals, and newest releases out right now. And last and certainly not least, Opera GX has the ability to force any website you want into dark mode. So no longer will you be absolutely blinded by opening some random website. If you want to try Opera GX for yourself, the link is in the description. I've personally been using Opera GX for about a couple weeks now, and I can say with confidence that it is extremely convenient and I will not be going back to older browsers. Thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring this video, and back to the content. So, as many of you guys probably know, Marcus Lehto and Vince Zampella were brought onto Battlefield in order to work on the games, and I think a lot of people assumed that they were brought on to work on Battlefield 2042. Now, fast forwarding a little bit to Tom Henderson's most recent article where he mentions that he has a source that says they're going to fix some of the things with, the next game, and they learned valuable lessons and all that stuff. I'll link videos in the cards if you missed my past videos on those. But the point is, his source really did talk about the next Battlefield game. I mean, what, 4.5, 5 months after Battlefield 2042 already released? And interestingly enough, Tom Henderson directly responded to one of Lossie's tweets recently, where Lossie was asking people what they thought about a Marcus Lehto tweet, reading, "Really had a great week here in Stockholm hanging out with a team at EA DICE and planning Battlefield. I did my best to absorb the vast knowledge and of icons, blah blah blah, call someone Mr. Battlefield, and who I'm honored to call a friend, now back home in Seattle." And Lossie says, "To me, it's less about saving 2042 and more about saving the franchise. Lehto, Halo co-founder, Gustafsson, Battlefield co-founder, and MacArthur, senior producer, plus more presumably, all planning Battlefield." And Tom responds to this and says, "Every promising tweet Lehto has said about Battlefield is about the next title, not Battlefield 2042. Not sure why people are confused. He's not doing anything on it." And that is very interesting when you consider that, again, in Tom Henderson's article, he mentions that Battlefield 2042, in their vision, DICE's vision, it was supposed to be a building block where they create like a Battlefield universe and they build off of it. And it's even more interesting when you consider the fact that they brought Lehto and Zampella on the game when Call of Duty is not releasing a new game in 2023. So, in my opinion, you actually can't rule out, as crazy as this sounds, the possibility of Battlefield releasing something new, maybe even a new title, in the window that COD left open. Because it sure sounds like to me that Battlefield 2042 is not as permanent, let's say, as the other Battlefield games was. For instance, Battlefield 1, you can't really release and build off of Battlefield 1 because it's a World War I game, right? With Battlefield 2042 and with Portal, they can get away with adding other things to it because of that dynamic. So while Battlefield 2042 is allegedly, the content has not been canceled, and they're still obviously obligated to release at least 4 season passes and all that stuff, it might not actually be a game that lasts as Battlefield 2042 for longer than even a year and a half. So I would consider the next year for Battlefield to be very interesting. I'll be very interested to see what they do, particularly with that open window that Call of Duty left them. Because make no mistake, everyone sees that. EA definitely sees that. And so do other game developers as well. And I would be willing to bet that more than one game developer is looking to capitalize on this window. Now, whether or not it actually makes sense for Battlefield to be doing this, that's a completely different conversation. I think it's fucking ludicrous considering the quality of the products that we've received in the past 2 Battlefield games. I don't think they have the sheer talent available over there to pump out, you know, a new Battlefield experience or just something additional onto Battlefield 2042 that is extremely large content-wise within, what, a year time span? There's no way, in my opinion, that they can pull this off. And I don't think that the addition of Marcus Lehto leading things is going to make a massive difference, because at the end of the day, he isn't the one that delivers the quality, right? Like, he still has to work with presumably a lot of the same people that worked in Battlefield 2042, on top of the fact that the community is devoid of any and all confidence regarding EA DICE's ability. So their only way out is to deliver, and we're just going to have to see how this plays out. Because I think there's definitely some strange coincidences when it comes to things lining up here. We start hearing things about the new Battlefield, new people get hired onto it. Apparently the new people aren't even working on 2042. Call of Duty's not releasing a game. Like, there's some stuff lining up here. So definitely let me know what you think in the comments. You can theory craft your own ideas if you have any. I would love to read them. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to watch more content like this, or if you like gameplay. Be sure to turn notifications on. You're not going to want to miss the montage coming up. It's going to be awesome. Sulejek is editing it. I will link the latest montage I did a couple months ago with him if you haven't seen his work. It's absolutely incredible. I'll see you guys in the next one.